Hi guys, it's Damaris, and I wanted to share with you a project I did this week for my sister. As you know, I did the wedding invitations for my niece, and the wedding is in a week and a half. Actually, yeah, no, it's in 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. So, I'll be going to New York. I'm so excited because I'll be spending time with my family. I'll be visiting all these places that I haven't in, like, what was it, 6-7 years? I don't know. Since 2007 I have not been to New York, and I'm just happy to go see family. And I know I saw them last year, but to actually have all of them at one time in one place, it's like awesome. Anyway, so what happened was, my sister, long story short, and this is on the blog. If you read the blog, then you know the story. You could skip this and get right to the project, but I want to share with you the reason for the project. So I made the invitations, which I will show you in a future video. I'm sorry I haven't showed you yet. I wanted to wait until closer to the wedding, so I won't spoil anything for anybody that's going to the wedding. Anyway, and they were in love with it. I did 3 samples, and they liked the last one, which was the hardest one to do, but I got to do them. I did, I think, 35 invites, and I had a great time doing them, and they were just so in love with it. And so my sister, she wanted to give me a gift, so she's asking me, you know, how much for the invitations. I'm like, I'm not gonna charge you, that's insane, you know. So she's like, well, I want to give you something, but I don't know, you know, what do you want? And I'm like, I'm not gonna ask for anything. Like, if you ask me what do you want, I'm gonna say, buy me craft supplies, buy me a Michael's gift card. But to her, I didn't say anything. It was like, I felt shy. I don't know. I was just embarrassed. Like, you know, you just feel weird. So, and this was on Skype, by the way, in my mom's house. We're Skyping over it. And so she starts to say, well, you know, I want to give you something, and I've been talking with my husband, which is my brother-in-law, about it. And I guess I'll let you look at my hands while I talk. I talk with my hands a lot. And so she goes, well, whatever it is, you have to promise to say yes, and you can't say no. And I was like, okay. Like, is it something like I gotta move back to New York, or, you know, something weird like that? So she ends up telling me that she wants to pay for our tickets to go to New York. I was like, what? For the plane ride for me and my husband, and Gio's the baby, so, you know, he goes free. But I was like, oh my God, I started to cry. I could not believe that she would offer that. I was just crying. Like, I couldn't stop crying. I was so emotional. And then they started crying, and like, I just felt so relieved at that point, because, you know, I do a lot of shopping. I get my weekly allowance for my hubby, and we hadn't saved money, to be honest with you. We had not saved money for the tickets, and we kept seeing good deals, and we just couldn't get both tickets at the same time, and it was just a big thing. And I was afraid I was not going to be able to go, or if I went, I would probably go alone with Gio, and hubby had to stay, you know. So I was really stressed about telling my niece I could not make it to her wedding. And this happened, and I was like, oh my God, like, I just started to cry and cry and cry. And I just pictured myself going to New York and hugging my sister and being at the wedding and seeing family and hanging out and bugging out and go eat my favorite Chinese food, you know, and go to Statue of Liberty, which I used to dread going when I lived in New York. It was like, oh brother, this again. You know, when family visit, they want to go to the Statue of Liberty, they want to go to Empire State Building. All these things I want to do now for Gio, because he hasn't seen New York. So I'm so excited about that. And to say thank you for this awesome gift that she gave me, I wanted to do something special for her in return, something to make her cry. So I decided that I would do a shadow box layout, and this is the box that I chose. And I'm trying really hard to get the lighting really good in here, but it sucks. I'm sorry, it sucks. Let me see if I could do a close-up, show you this way. There's like this braided, like, kind of spiral texture around the front edge. And this is an 8x8 layout. I didn't want it to be too big, something that'll look like a picture frame in her house. And so I had it in here, but I took it out just so I could show you what I made. So this is for my sister. She has no idea I'm doing this. And this is the, maybe if I zoom it, you could see. I purposely made the pictures black and white because these are the photos they took for the bridal shower, and they were wearing pink and black, and it just didn't go with the blue because my sister's favorite color is blue, so I wanted it to be blue. So the paper collection that I used completely was by Colorblock Antique Paperie, and this is one of the 8x8 sheets. I just I put this stenciling in the back of the chicken wire, which I'm so in love with, chicken wire, hexagons, and chevron at this moment. And use walnut stain to distress everything. This backing, it comes with the frame, so that's what I hot glued it onto that. And I matted their photos. I printed them in grayscale. It kind of looks bluish, but it's like a bluish gray. I put some burlap behind here. This is a die cut from the collection. This piece right here, it like extends all the way down to here. It's a really big piece. I added some of this Sharon trim. I call it the Sharon trim that Sharon gave me in Iraq, and it's so beautiful, but I ended up covering it with all these flowers. Added some flat back pearls to the center, but you don't see it. Like, I kind of regret adding so much flowers, but it's really pretty trim. I added this resin piece here of a house from Recollections, some this porcelain flower from Carla, this acrylic flower here that I got on eBay, this calla lily. I think this was either Anna who gave it to me in Iraq or Sharon. Some Wild Orchid, everything here is Wild Orchid Crafts, these gardenia sprays. This blue right here, this light blue, this here is Recollections, and then I gutted it out and I added my own Wild Orchid Crafts flower, which I sprayed up. Let's see if I could, I don't know, it's looking a little dark, but I sprayed it with some Tattered Angels Coffee Shop, and some Glimmer Mist. Not Glimmer Mist. Is it Glimmer Mist? Scintillating Silver by Lindy's. I added this spray right here, this pearl spray. You could see it right here, this white pearl spray right here. This is from Yaya's store, and I'll leave you the link to her shop also, so you can go check that out. I added a buckle which I found on eBay, and I actually sell these, so you can check out my shop too for those, with a pearl in the middle. The pearl was kind of too white, so I had to dab some of the walnut stain on it. These little epoxy stickers here, they say Perfect Keepsakes. This is from the Colorblock collection, and also this rub-on key. This butterfly here is from Kaiser Craft, a rub-on. These birds here are rub-on, also from Kaiser Craft. Then on the top over here, I added some this is Want to Scrap pearls. I added some of this Carla, these sprays right here from Carla's store. I added a lot of just Wild Orchid Crafts. These dark blue flowers up here, those are Recollections. The butterflies, Recollections. And then everything else is Wild Orchid Crafts. And I think it's really beautiful. Here's another one of those resin blue flowers, but this one, it's like glittery. And then on this was a white gardenia, so I sprayed it with Coffee Shop, and then I added some espresso glitter all over it, and then I put it on top of this Recollections flower back here that I gutted out also. And that's my little 8x8 layout. And let me zoom out so you could see the whole picture. And I think it's so pretty. It's really pretty, and I know it's gonna make her cry. Why? Because it's a picture of her and her daughter, and you know, she's moving out. She's about 27 or 28, and you know, they're like best friends. So it's a big moment for both of them. Big transition. Her first daughter, her first, you know, child that's getting married. And so this is what it looks like in the box. I think it's so pretty. And then to write her a note to go with it, I made this card for her also. And let me move this to this side. I'll move it to this side to cover that chaos that's going on over there. So this card started out like this. It was just plain. And I added this pattern paper from the Colourbox collection. And I also added a distressed doily that is back here. I distressed it with walnut stain ink. And now you can see the Sharon trim that I used. And it is just absolutely gorgeous. Look at the scalloped edge. It's like a pearlescent cream color. It's not white and it's not beige. It's like in between. Added some flat back pearls from Carla S001's Etsy shop. I punched out some butterflies by Martha Stewart, and here I doubled them up and added a pearl by Recollections. Just added some wild orchid crafts flowers all around. And then down here also added wild orchid crafts with these tiny butterflies. This little scalloped backing here, that is actually a Martha Stewart doily punch. And oh, there's a lot of glitter. I mean, there's a lot of spiders here. So I punched out this bracket. This, what's this called? This like a, I don't know what this shape is called by Stampin' Up. Punched that out of the paper collection. I added some Recollections pearls on each end. And then this epoxy sticker from Colourbox. And that makes the front of the card. And then inside I added some more of that pattern paper from a collection, a rub-on at the bottom. And then at the top a little bird from the collection. So I should write my note in there. And that's her card. And then when I was shopping Friday, which was yesterday, I bought myself some shoes. Yay, I'm so excited about it. And I found this picture frame that I have been eyeing it for a few months, and there were 2 left. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna alter it. And this is what I did. And it's a damask type print on it, and which is the theme to her wedding, is damask with this color, this aqua color. And so it kind of looks like the invites that I did. That's why I loved it so much. And so I altered it. I added some bling. I added these are Recollection bling swirls here, and then I added a couple of separated bling. But it came with like 2 or 3 bling on it already. These little tiny ones. Oh, I'm not even showing you. These little tiny ones. So I added a lot more. And I altered it, adding some wild orchid crafts flowers and the sprays, and another piece of Recollection bling here. And down here added some more of that. And so I was going to give this to my niece to use for a photo of her wedding, but I'm like, you know what, I'm going to give it to my sister. I think my sister would really love it, and it's my sister's style, and my sister was the one who paid for the tickets. So let me know what you think. I'm going to ship it out Monday. And I still haven't decided if I should give it to the mom or to, you know, to my sister or to my niece. Because my sister could use it to put a photo of her and my niece at the wedding. So she'll have, you know, a memory of this, you know, of her and her daughter on a regular day, and then her and her daughter at the wedding. I think that she would really love it, and I think it would make her cry. I want to make her cry. I like making people cry. So those are my 3 little projects I wanted to share with you, and I should be back with a couple of other things to show you. So that's about it, and I hope you guys are doing well. I haven't been around, I know I've been busy with other things, but I haven't forgotten about you, and I always read your comments. And so thanks so much for watching. I will talk to you soon. Have a great day, and have a great weekend. And don't drink and drive. No drinking and driving. Bye, guys.